drugs in my veins. You bring me up just to fall in deeper. Drifting into your void, stuck down here making noise. You took the air that I breathe. Feeling so good till you tear through my heart. Can't cover the scars anymore, baby. There's blood in the sky, the birds couldn't fly, and I'm losing my mind. You run through me like bad drugs, yeah, tearing me to pieces, preying on my weakness. You're like bad drugs, yeah. You go to my head, but fuck me up instead. Run through me like bad drugs.
All right, guys. Here we go. I am back. Yay. Let's go right back into here. Straight back to the working environment. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you again here. Whoever's watching, I did stream earlier today for 7.5 hours, and we did really nasty stuff today. I did heavy refactoring today from the whole deposit process, and it makes sense that we do this because the deposit one, like the way you deposit Bitcoin and the way it's getting detected was probably the very first thing I've built for this exchange, and that is 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, something like this. And it just makes sense that today I was kind of like realizing I have to touch this, and I really have to modify this, and I have to refactor this. I have to break everything and then make it working again. That's what I did earlier today. So I can quickly explain what I did. By the way, guys, if the sound is not good, let me know. I worked a little bit on this. Music too loud. So Jace, please, I just worked a little bit on this stream, a little bit with the music and the microphone stuff, and if it's not good, let me know, please. So yeah, earlier today then I had to refactor the whole deposit process. So in the beginning, the idea was just there's a deposit that we can pull from the Bitcoin remote node, and then we just create the deposit for the user. And if that getting confirmed, then we can just credit him the Bitcoin in his account, right? But since then, we also had the vaults, and the vault can also create deposits. And since then, we also created the merchant system where there are payment instructions so that like you as a client, as a customer, you can, as our user, you can create invoices, and then your customer can pay them, and those invoices go straight back into your wallet. And so it did make sense that from before we just observe the RPC for new transactions, the node, and then we throw them into our models. Now we have this incoming deposit class, and from here we decide actually where we want to route the deposit. So here we decide what kind of deposit is it, who does it belong to. Is this a wallet deposit? Give it to this guy in the wallet. Is this a vault deposit? All right, credit it to the vault. Is this a deposit? Is this a payment for the merchant system? All right, then flag the invoice as paid. And in the future, we also have some other services running. So then here actually literally we can decide, all right, give this guy, put it here, put the deposit there. So that's pretty neat. And so how this is working with Rails, we have two polymorphic associations. We have first of all the associated address. Very important, right? Every address that we have, we somehow save and associate that with a user, or we associate that with an invoice or with a vault or whatever. So we have this associated address, and we capture this, we catch this associated address, and from here we can actually know which object should get the deposit. So, and this is then the associated model that we create. So if you want to try this out, let me know in the chat. If you want to try this out, I give you Bitcoin test address, and then you can send testnet Bitcoin, and I can show you how this is working in reality. So that would be fun actually. If you guys feel like, hey, I want to send some testnet Bitcoin, let me know. I set this up, and then you can run this. So at the end, here's where we create the associated model. So in case this is a regular wallet deposit, then we go from the address to the user and create him a wallet deposit. And in case this is a vault deposit, we go to this address, to the vault, and create the deposit. And if this was a payment instruction, like you pay the invoice, you go then from here to the payment. If you go from the address, and then you create a payment basically. And of course, and then here are then future cases. So if something like in the future, we will have something like probably you can fund credit cards anonymous, like basically. So you can create in future, this is just a future project we are right now working on, so that you can create virtual credit cards, and you can actually send directly Bitcoin on the virtual credit card. So then probably it will be like, if virtual credit card, and then we say something like associated address, and then credit card, and then yeah, deposits create, right? So this is really the routing model. This is like, we just have the model, and then from here we can literally say this deposit goes here, this goes there, this goes here. So this was really necessary, and earlier today it broke a lot of tests. Not the functionalities of the test, but most likely the way the data for the test was set up. So I had to fix all these tests, and yeah, actually now I would like to write tests for this. We really, because this is such an important thing, we have to really make sure that this thing is correctly working as expected. And for this, I would like to actually go to the incoming deposit spec, and there we go. We say we describe the validations, and we need a subject, and yeah, I guess so when we say it, and then we say something like subject. Oh, wait, I'm writing this wrong. This is how it's, that's what I mean. It should validate presence of a set actually. No, it should validate presence of amount. Right, so the amount is presence. So no, actually this is not true. Sorry guys, I'm talking smack. If you watch this, just forget what I just say. Matrix. This is actually what we want. It should validate, and then it's numericality. However this is spelled. It should validate numericality of amount, and then we can say greater than 0. I guess that's how it's correct. Let's see quickly. Yes, is greater than 0. So that is very important that this validation is in. We need to actually set associated address. Yeah. All right, let's create a factory for this quick. We need quite a few factories. So we go to so just factories are just dummy data here in our Rails application, so that we can always use them, reuse them. Very important. So incoming deposit, and we call this way, factory incoming deposit, and that is then incoming deposit. Okay, what we have to do here is we take probably coin address, no, deposit address, wallet deposit address first. So this one I can actually call plug address on this. Now I get some. Fanichi, what's up? Nice to see you. And what we can do here is we just create the address, and then from here on we can say what else we need. We need, let's say, we need the address, we need the asset, the TX ID, and the amount, right? So for the asset we say something like factory bot create asset, probably Bitcoin. Okay, and we need the TX ID, and for TX ID we give them just some random transaction ID. I don't know, blockchain. Yeah, get receipt. Oh no, that's not what I want. that's wrong. Blockchain info. Okay, testnet. There we go. That's not working as well. I love these APIs, man. They're looking so good. They're working so great. Dang. Alright, so this is just a random transaction hash. Fine. In future, we need some more correct validations for this, actually. That we really validate those transaction hashes are valid. And we need confirmations. We need something like 0. Alright, so now we can have here, this is just an incoming deposit. Okay, now let's say we create, I wonder, alright, I mean this is okay. This is okay. That's an incoming deposit. This is a valid thing. So what we can do here now is then let subject, and we say that is factory bot build don't have any associated model. So in this case, let's simply create those. It's very easy. We can say let user is then the factory but create user. So we need a user, obviously. And we need an asset. In this case, that is factory bot create Bitcoin. And what else we need, guys? We need say, hey, in the before, we want to actually run the BTC address generator. Create 5, I guess. Is it that? BTC address? No. Address generator. Create addresses, sorry, it's create addresses. Alright, that looks good. I wonder actually now if this we also can refactor. I think we don't need those ones anymore. I think we can just create them on one path index. No need for two, but that's just maybe for tomorrow. So we just create some addresses here, and before do we say user and then assign deposit address, and so the user gets a Bitcoin deposit address, which is actually this one, the same that it's matching in here. Let's say it that way. And now if we call subject to receive subject save, this could work. Let's call this test in line 28. So let's see if there's some mistake or not. Uninitialized constant BTC. Well, it's address generator BTC, that's what I mean. Alright, let's go. A set must exist. Well, in this case, build incoming deposit, and the asset in this case is Bitcoin, right? I want to have like Bitcoin. Let's have a quick look. User assigned deposit address Bitcoin. Okay, the subject has to exist. Now it's probably getting better. Okay, expected 1 time with any arguments, received 0 times with any arguments. Now let's actually first jump in here and see what we get for subject and how subject is looking. So if we call subject, alright, so the that doesn't look valid to me. That doesn't look valid at all, because the errors say that the amount is missing. Watch out. Subject amount is not a number. Where's my factory? Factory incoming deposit. We don't give any amount. So let's say here's an amount of probably 10.5 Bitcoin. Alright, now it might look better. Let's call this, let's run this. And now it's valid actually. And he say unknown class, which is actually quite good, because that means there is something wrong. Now let's jump into here where this is called here, unknown class. And then here we make a binding pry and we have a look. So self is our object, that is our incoming deposit. Now I wonder, associated address type is nil in this case. So let's have a look here. Associated address type is coming from the polymorphic model associated address, and we have set associated address in before create. Okay, I know that this is, I know why this test is failing. So what happens is that the method here gets mocked and he's just listening that it's getting called, right? So if we execute this, this gets called, so it's setting it to true, but it's not executing the method, right? So I have to actually rspec mock before create. So I have to mock this a little bit. Should receive. Interesting. No, that's not what I want to do. rspec with mocks and before create. Stop. That's what I need to do, I guess. Right? So I think in this test I have to somehow call subject stop. No, such... I'm a little bit stuck now because I'm no rspec professional. If you're watching here in the channel, let me know. I know there are quite a few high-level Rails guys out there who sometimes help me with my test writing. Help me here, please. We had recently something similar in the controller tests. I remember this. There was a user called QQPP was it, and here we did this allow current. Yeah, right. Allow controller to receive. Okay, so let's see what we did here, and I think we have to do something similar. What I want user tab. Okay, so here we have to do something like and return. What is this actually? Set associated address. I think we can't test this. I mean, we can probably. And to return, try to find associated use address. Okay, so no, this is not how we... Guys, help me. I put this test on the side now. I don't know how to do this. I have to ask Reddit. You know, sometimes I'm also stuck, especially when it's down to rspec, because I'm no professional in rspec. And that means this is on hold. Oh wait, we can copy pasta this quick, because we have there a lot of more. We have here actually the create associated model. Alright, so we expect the same, and we expect to update the associated model. Actually not now. Oh, that's it actually, that's on creation. It should call create associated model before. Yeah, that's actually correct. Alright, so these two, I have to stop these two, I don't know. Alright, one more try. rspec stop model before. Stop a model class method before required. Authenticate with sorcery. Stop active reset class method. That's not what I want. That's not useful. Controller test is not useful for us. Well, never mind. So, yes, we have to find a way to actually test that it's executing these associated model things. But what I can do is something like it has an associated model after creation do. And I can actually say subject safe, and I say expect subject associated model, and then to be actually we can say let deposit address, and we call here this. All right, so that's the deposit address, and I want that actually the associated model is the deposit address. So let's go here then in line 40 and test that. This could probably work actually. Maybe it's an equal? No, it should be a B. Interesting. Still not working here. Let's run this and see what's going on with our subject. Is subject valid? Alright, subject is valid, but I wonder if we call now try to find associated address, so that could be an issue. Subject, we can't call this as private. Okay, let's remove the private here and see what we get. We want this again. Alright, this is nil. Well, that is very interesting, right? Because we have wallet, deposit address, and we should have some. We have 5. Absolutely. And we have address, subject, address. So that is MH something. That's not the one we're looking for, guys. What's going on here? We are looking for user assigned deposit address. Interesting, right? I know what this is going about. The problem is... Oh, actually... Well, let's see again. So... Okay, we... I'm doing this. Subject, factory about build, and then actually we do it that way. Address is then the deposit address. Alright, that is actually quite good. So we can call just subject here. Now this might work. We don't even need that, but well, let's do this. Okay. So that's failing the test. Let's run this test. I just have to restructure this a little bit. And a set must exist. Well, that's interesting. A set is Bitcoin. Subject before due. So this is how it's done. We don't even end up here, right? It's now in actually 38. That is spooky. There is no banger here. That's very interesting that we don't even end up there. Where is this coming from? Address generator. Okay, so I get this. The Bitcoin has to exist. Alright, of course. Now everything else can exist afterwards. That is okay. So we end up here, we say subject, and we call A. Is this valid? It is. And now we could try subject, try to find it. Okay. Now we get this. Now it's good. Now it's looking fine to me. No. Let's see what we got here. Wallet deposit address. That's a deposit? No. The associated address, actually. That's what I wanted. So let's run this test again. I just want to test that the associated address that he is finding is the correct address that we expect. Alright, if we call for B, he's actually checking the object in the memory, so it has to be equal. Okay. It has the correct associated model. It creates a wallet deposit for the user. Alright, let's go then. We could describe this actually. Wallet deposit for wallet. Alright, I want this like deposit for wallet now. And now what we expect is that the associated model to equal, actually, then we go deposit is user wallet deposits first. The user just have one, and now we want this to equal the deposit. That makes sense, huh? And we want, of course, before we do this, we also want to write a test. It creates, I don't want to test that it's actually stored in the database. No, this is fine. This is fine. So it creates a wallet deposit for the user. Now what I would like to see, it updates the deposit of the user if it updates its own confirmations. So I want to do, I call subject save, and I call this the deposit. And then I actually would like to say subject update confirmations 1, and I expect the deposit reload confirmations to then equal 1. Now we do the same thing with 2 and with 3. Fine. Now that looks good to me. Good. The next thing I would like to say is that it confirms. Wait. It has status confirmed after it reaches the threshold. After it reaches the required confirmations due. Alright, so we have subject save, and I call subject update confirmations 2, and actually now I expect subject reload to be pending. Alright, and after 3 I expect this to be confirmed. Now that makes sense. Let's run this in 59. Welcome to other viewers, by the way. If you watch me for the first time, I'm building a Bitcoin cryptocurrency exchange where you can exchange your US dollar, euro, or whatever real money into Bitcoins, Litecoins, Ethereum, and Monero. And today we did some heavy refactoring, and I'm working on a new model for the incoming deposits that we catch from our nodes that we are running, and those deposits then we have to route to which user for which action. And after this refactoring, right now I'm writing the tests to make sure that it's actually working correctly. It's pretty boring work. If you want to know more about the Bitcoin exchange, just ask me. I'm more than happy to talk about it and show it to you. And we are a company, we are licensed in Estonia in Europe. We have both cryptocurrency licenses. They have two of them. One is for actually trading Bitcoin, and the other one is for storing user funds. And we have both of those. And yeah, so this will be fun. Expect subject to receive. Actually confirm, huh? Actually confirm. It calls confirm after it reaches 3 confirmations due. And we say after it reaches more than 3 confirmations. And what I'm doing here now is expect no, we call it just subject safe, and then there goes the expectation, and we call subject update confirmations 3. Alright, and now I want to test the exact thing that also it calls. What does it call? It calls confirm on the associated model after it reaches 3 confirmations. So we expect, no, we need actually the deposit itself. So first of all we call subject safe, then we need the deposit, and we expect the deposit to receive confirm once, and we call here subject update. I guess this will fail. He might try to call it a few more times. Let's see, actually. Let's run them. Yeah. He can't do that. Alright, the very first thing is then I think we can't call it this way because those methods actually we expect it's called confirm. That's stupid. Interesting. Let's run this again because we expect a banger. Alright, that's only one fail. And that is deposit to receive confirm once. So this one here. And expected once, it didn't receive any. Now that is something interesting. Oh, sorry, wrong test line, no problem. So if I go in here and I say, hey, this is my subject. Okay, this is my deposit. What we got here? State pending. TXID. Okay, that's pretty good. Confirmation 0. Okay. Now I say, I see it's throwing an exception now. I want to know if I call subject update 2. My deposit reload has 2. I called 3. My deposit reload is 3 and it's confirmed. So actually here's where he received the confirm method. And I guess then this is breaking it. Huh. Ah, I know. Because here deposit is a different thing. Shit. Alright, it confirms the... Alright, so I call here deposit reload. Expect deposit reload to be pending. And here expect it to be confirmed. Alright, now this looks actually better to me. So, alright, let's run this. Let's run them all. Let's run them all, guys. It is what it is. They are passing. That is okay. What else we can test here? I mean, there's so much more stuff. This is just... This is what I want to have generally. Yeah, I can put this down here. Well, this... Oh, gosh, my browser here. Alright, so this is deposit for wallets. Alright. Now, the next thing, I normally should say something like... Deposit address, vault deposit address. I don't like that anymore. I don't like that. I only like to have one deposit address, and that one can have polymorphic relation to any other model, because this feels a little bit stupid to me that I have to create for each feature that we want to have. I have to create one deposit address type. It doesn't make so much sense. Yeah. Doesn't make so much sense, guys, if I'm thinking about this. So I think we need to refactor this. Oh goodness. Alright. Yeah, incoming deposit. So the idea is that we don't need this anymore. This whole thing is bullshit, right? I mean, I want to throw this all over away, and we do this, and there's just one thing, man, and we just tell RPC vault. What the heck is this, dude? We don't need wallet and vault anymore. It's so annoying. I just generate them, buddy. And namespace we don't need. And it's literally just deposit address last. Sorry, deposit address where a set is a set last internal info 1 to I. Alright, good. So now this looks okay to me, I guess. So there is no vault. Barata Toxica, what's up, mate? Yes, this is Ruby. This is Ruby language. I'm refactoring like the whole deposit address thing for our Bitcoin exchange right now. Are you a Ruby developer? Are you a Rails developer? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It does not. It has similarities. It has a little bit, but no, it does not. Because I can do this. And in Python you can't do that. But yes, it reads a little bit. Oh, that's great. That's great. I mean, I have so many people here come by today and they say, "Oh, I'm learning." It's really great to see people are so much interested in programming and in just creating the future. It's really nice. It's really good to see. So the index is the star+1. But I mean, if you just start learning, you already know that there's Python and it looks like Python and Ruby. It's pretty good, right? So we don't have the path anymore, right? It's just a bare zero, M0. And then the index. Oh, we don't need that anymore. That's okay, we keep that. So that's my index then to address. Alright, I don't need my namespace stupid shit anymore. I just need a deposit address. Holy crap. Deposit address create. A set is then a set. The address is Bitcoin address and internal TX photos index. Alright, so then we can tell the RPC, hey, please index this address. Okay, and if we want, we can rescan the blockchain. Metasploit. I don't know what Metasploit is, but I'm gonna have a quick look. I'm learning so many things here. Penetrating testing software. Ooh. Why do I not know this? So what can I do with this? Let me know here. So what is this? Can I use this actively for my... Ah, okay, so it's just like port scanning and stuff. I get it, I think. Get your idea. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, well, okay, that's not for me, but maybe in the future for our servers I can use this. Let's watch this. Let's start this. Yeah, that's written in Ruby, so if you would like to customize it a little bit, or if you want like to edit your own features, you need to be fluent in the Ruby language, which is not so difficult to be. Alright, so now let's see. We just refactored this and we say, hey, we just want a deposit address. We don't want these vault deposit address and bullshit deposit addresses anymore, right? So I can say deposit. Let's see what we have. Deposit address. Oh shit. So there it is. Yeah, okay. Belongs to associated model. Optional true. And more important, polymorphic true. Okay. Has many deposits we don't need anymore, I guess. This needs to be run different, I guess. We can't run this anymore. This will break. I have to implement this separately. Alright, and now let's create... This is not wallet deposit address, this is wallet. This is deposit address. All right, now let's go and move this. Move this from wallet deposit address to deposit address. Oh my goodness, it's gonna break everything. So this is then the deposit address, and it has a string. Oh, that's just default. I'm using the Atom brother, right? Download. Where is it? There, Atom.io. That's just a thing I use, and it's just default. Whoa. I mean, you can make whoa. You can make it all colors you want. Yes, it's the dark one then. I think it's default. It's literally default, buddy. People told me today to use Visual Studio, but it looks good, but there are a few things I don't like yet. And one of those things is that if I make the font smaller, bigger, it makes it here smaller, bigger, and I can't really... This is the smallest I can get it. If I want to make it smaller, it's gone. I don't like that. So yes, you can, maybe you have a look here at Visual Studio. Maybe you like that one. It doesn't look so bad. Has all these features, right? I mean, if I say here, it's super complete. Oh, it's good auto completion. Let's see, which file did we work on? We worked on the create deposit. Create deposit. Okay, so let's work in this quickly and say we need here a string associated model type. And we need here an ID, associated model ID. Yeah. T integer, of course. That's looking good. So I don't know. I kind of like this a little bit more. This color highlighting. Let me know, guys, what you think. Like, this is here the Visual Studio. This is just so flat, like everything white. I don't like that. And this is Atom. Like, I like that it's like highlighted here, the symbols, and I mean, Ruby. Where is my? Well, let's see. I mean, we can somebody help me here? Appearance editor layout. Ugh. I want to very quickly have the Ruby color scheme. Well, let's close it again. Bye bye. And create. There we go. Create deposit addresses. It didn't even save here. What's up? I need here a string associated model type, and I need an integer. Yeah, I'm never good on changing things up. I always like stick to the current one, man. Stick to what you have. That's what I see all the time. I don't know. All right. Associated model type. Yeah. Now let's rerun migration. Oh, I don't know if we can rerun migrations yet. Let's see here. So we create them. I think this is good. I mean, we just say, hey, give me more addresses. This is quite good. Alright, you know what? I dare. I'm doing it. Oh, this will fail. This will go. And we have exceptions. And well, there we go. Well, that is okay. So we can go here, and now we say address generator. Address generator. BTC. And how is it called? Create addresses. And we want 100. Yes, that's working. So that is a good thing, guys. That's a good thing. We get those addresses. This is all testnet, right? By the way, starting with an M is testnet. So having the right indexes. That's okay. So this is still good. Now I can say deposit address last. Fine. Okay, the very first thing I will need to go is to the user and go to assign deposit address. And I'm looking for this. And I say user. Ah, I see. Wait, user deposit address. I have to tell him the type now. Type is wallet. That's what I need. I have to tell him, hey, the type is now wallet. This is a wallet thing. Right? Yes. That's what we're doing, guys. This is exactly what we're doing. We don't need this here. Bull. Bye. Gone. We need this. We need just a type. And calling something a type in Rails is always dangerous, guys. Just saying, right? You all guys know this. So we have to say self-inheritance column is type. So something like this. Because type is reserved in Rails, but I really want to call it type. I like the way I like the word type for it. So this is just a string type. That's good. So this is how we can use it. Oh yeah. So let's give me my database again. Let's go. Now I go and say user first. No, I say what do I say? Deposit. Okay, I can say user first assign deposit address, and I call BTC on it. Boom! Nice. That is working as it should, guys. And now we have 4, 5, 6. All right, that's cool. That's good. I mean, we can assign them now. So the user can have 5 of them. It's okay. We're gonna create 10 millions. Well, it was working before, but now we refactor these models. So we instead of having 3 type of deposit addresses, so the data structure is I have let me show you. The idea before was I have a wallet deposit address, and I have a vault deposit address, and I have a merchant payment instruction which has an address, right? And all I want now is I only want to have one model deposit address. So instead of creating so many addresses for different things, I just create a bunch of addresses and then tell them what they are for. So that is the refactoring here. So that is okay. String type. So that is still working. The user. Assign deposit address. There it is. So that looks good. Unassigned, we are set. First update, and the type is wallet. So now those type is nil. That is interesting. Wait, let's go. Deposit address last. Oh no, that's not what I want. Sorry. Oh yeah, the type is wallet. Okay, that's correct. So then in our, I can tell you this right away, in our incoming deposit, create associated model doesn't exist anymore. No, create associated model exists, but try to find associated address. That's different now. So we don't look for that anymore. We look for deposit address only. Right? So we look only for deposit address. Rather than this is what we had before. And now we have it just here. Alright? So that's a great way to refactor this. And yeah. So this is try to find associated address. So this is then the associated address. So this doesn't need to be polymorphic anymore, I guess. Associated address isn't polymorphic. So even more refactoring, we can say create incoming deposits, and this is now not needed anymore. We simply can say references associated address, and that is pretty cool. And we can say null true, and this is of course an index. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, this will fail. This will all fail. I'm seeing this. So associated address is already here, and associated address has a class name already, and the class name, it should be deposit address. Belongs to deposit address. That's the real thing. So set deposit address. There you go. And set deposit address. Try to find deposit address. Okay. Ooh, very logical, guys. Very logical. It takes 5 minutes till we can run code and see if it's working. That takes a little bit. Okay. So he is then still... so here we say actually case deposit address type. So, and now we say when wallet. And here we say when vault. And here we say when merchant. Oh, beautiful. Now it's getting better and better and better. It's getting so much better here, guys. Holy crap. We're getting crazy progress, guys. Crazy progress. Let me tell you that. We are getting strong. And yeah. Let's go. This looks good. Now let's recreate. I want to hijack the seed quick, because this doesn't exist anymore, and we just take this out. Okay. Now let's recreate database and see if there are any mistakes. And then let's try now. Okay. Rails C, we say user first assign deposit address. Okay. We need to say, hey, for Bitcoin. Great, so the user gets some Bitcoin addresses. So what we can do now is we say deposit addresses first, and then we go to the user and say deposit addresses. So that is actually here. Has many deposit addresses, so we don't need to give him the wallet namespace anymore. Let's reload this. Oops, there you go. And run this again. Okay. And there's something wrong. Okay. The deposit address here. I set this wrong. I have to say here self inheritance column is something else. Alright, let's try. There we go. So now I can call first on this. Alright, beautiful. So here's still our address. Still there, guys. Let's see, user first balances. Alright, no Bitcoin. Now let's see what happens if I run observe this here. I say it's my client and I just say go. That is interesting. This is coming from, I guess, here. I say TX. Let's see. So my TX is here. That's my transaction. Beautiful. No, I want the first one. All right. So this is the transaction we actually get from the Bitcoin node. I have a node running. This is a testnet node. It's running right next on my left screen. I don't want to show you guys. It's just boring. And those are Bitcoin testnet payments we have sent to those certain addresses. And now I would like to say, hey, here, buddy. There we go. Confirmations is actually 0. And I would like to see what happens if I go to incoming deposits and say create. And there we go. I wonder where this is coming from. Let's debug this. We go to incoming deposit. And we are here, and there is something with the address. Record. Okay, create record with the address. Fine. Now we go to the update. No. We go to here actually. And say deposit. Just try to find deposit address. Okay, let's have a look. Incoming deposit. Okay, that's not created. I feel I could. Create it. A set find actually. Something like that. Okay, so is this valid? It's valid. Alright, cool. Now from here, then I want to see where this is actually really coming from. It's missing attribute error again. Missing attribute deposit address ID. I don't Models wallet deposit. Yeah, that's all I need, buddy. All right, it's getting confused, guys. If you can't follow, I do understand this. If you have questions, please ask. Otherwise, just enjoy it. Listen to the music. Enjoy me talking here. Enjoy me creating the headache in my brain. You guys don't need to do this. You guys can just easy watch. If you have questions, please ask me. I'm happy to answer those. Well, let's try this again then. We have deposit addresses. Alright, we have enough deposit addresses. That's good. We go close the immigrations. Yeah, I don't need those. That test is gone. We don't need that. That we don't need. And we need this actually. Alright, we have my client. I make this easy now. Client is that. TX. TX is that. And I say confirmations. Then is 0. Alright, perfect. Let's go this way. Now, what's happening here? Alright, my client. First, obviously. Alright, so we assign those. And then we say just incoming deposit. Okay, that's still... Can't write unknown attribute deposit address ID. I really wonder where this is coming from. So let's go in. Let's have some fun. Self or create? Yeah, very easy. Let's go here. Address is address. I guess. Yeah. Alright, we jump in. We jump in, guys. We jump in. We jump in. So what we can't do here, can we do find by? Of course not. There can't be. That's nil. Obviously. Can we actually create? So we say record is create. That is the problem. Alright, good. Let's go deeper. This is most likely coming from associated model. Let's go where this comes. So all I want to do is now I want to print the methods that we call, so we know exactly which method is called and produce this error, right? That's a smart way to do. That's happy debugging. And that's not what we want. We want here P. Alright, do we need something else? No, I think this is it. Alright, let's reload. So we start this again. And we say one more time this. There you go, let's go. Alright, try to find deposit address. That's where he actually struggles. And then it is try to find deposit address, find by address. I don't know what this is the issue. That doesn't look like an issue to me. So we are in try to find oh no, wait. He find the address. Wait, it's set deposit address, obviously. Yeah, it's more. What am I doing here? Holy shit! It's this. All right, so we got the deposit address. That's fine. All right, so we got the deposit address. So it's here. Set deposit address. I wonder. Belongs to deposit address. So self-deposit address. So now then it's actually create incoming deposits. Reference is not associated address anymore, buddy. It's deposit address. Ah, Tim! How stupid! How stupid I am. God damn it. Wasting mine and your time, guys. I'm so sorry. I mean, it can happen. It can happen, guys. Alright, now let's go again. Let's go strong. Oof. Let's go here. Undefined method associated address. Well, that's something. I'm okay with that. That's something to fix. So this is then. Yeah, that's just deposit address. Right? The schema is wrong. Let's remove this. Yeah. It's just deposit address. Alright. So we can reload this and run this again. Hey! Well, that's working, my mate. So that's my A now. And I can say A update. Confirmation 3. Booyah! Deposit confirmed. That's cool, guys. Nice. That seems to be good now. Oof. Holy cow, dude. We literally break the whole application, man. So there's only one incoming deposit which belongs to a deposit address. And that deposit address then gets updated with whatever we tagged it with. Right? I mean, whatever use case. Wallet, vault, merchant. And then what we can do is we can confirm it. That is really nice. Guys, that is really cool now. And I assume we just broke literally everything. Literally every single test will be broken. I want to revert this. Okay, this looks actually quite good to me because the behavior that we initially wanted is the same. And yeah. All we have to do now is we have to literally dare to run RSpec. So let's recreate the test database. Now guys, the fun begins. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go. RSpec spec models. I'm pressing it and it will all be red. Oh. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Most of the times, I mean, most of the times here, we can really assume that this is just because of wrong setup. See, create vault addresses. Create vault addresses. There we go. So uninitialized constant wallet deposit address, that doesn't exist anymore. So those ones are probably easy to fix. Here, everywhere create vault addresses. That is not what we need anymore. So yeah. Let's go then in the vault quick. I need to fix the vault first. Vault RB, and I have to say has one deposit address. Yeah, okay. That is not what we're looking for. Is it? No. Wait, is it? Shit, how do I assign? So, how do I assign? This has one with a vault or whatever. Like the user has many, I understand. The user has many, and for that we can simply say user ID. Let's go here. We say create deposit address. So all we do here is references user null true. I mean, we can do it this way, references vault. And that's actually not really what we want, eh? What we really want is probably references and then give him something. Yeah, how we call this? Like owner? I don't know. Used object? I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. So it belongs to user, okay. It belongs to a set and has one deposit address. Now let's continue. This is not really what we have to worry now. And then here actually vault assign deposit address. And that is still good. Assign deposit address. And here, unless he has one, we have to say. There we go. Unassigned, where asset is ticker first, update vault self. Now let's go back to the deposit address. And unassigned, active, where user ID nil, where vault ID nil. Alright, and assigned, where not user ID nil, to do. Okay. So where those are blanks, then we have a new one. So that's the deposit address. So all I have to do now is references vault period. That's good. So we simply assign then the address to either a user or a vault. I can tell you I don't like that. We have to refactor this, but later. We refactor many things. This will be the next step we refactor. Alright, now we can actually assign deposit addresses. That's cool. Well, that's okay. I like that. Deposit address. Yeah, well, then let's run those tests again. Those who complained here about constant wallet deposit address. Shit. That's not what I wanted. I want here vault deposit address. Oh my goodness, what is this? Alright, let's see where we call this. We call this in so many places, I got sick. Oh goodness. Oof. Okay, I think we can simply say the following. Everywhere in this project where we call this, we just create addresses. Can we do that? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Find all. And I think we just say create addresses. Okay, I probably killed everything now, but it probably not. And the next step is create vault addresses. We have associated address. No problem. It's not associated address anymore, it's deposit address. It's also cool. Let's fix those. Associated address is now deposit address. Alright, replace all. Thank you. Now continue. We have failing tests for wallet deposit address. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh man, I don't want to even see this. So this is a deposit address blueprint, buddy. Okay. Oh shit, okay, here we have to really work. That is something interesting. That is cool. That is cool. We get that. We get to that. So actually I can say the wallet deposit address blueprinter is now a deposit address blueprint. Awesome. I can say then already that this namespace doesn't exist anymore. Start. Well, that's something else we don't want to touch yet. So deposit address. Okay, more refactoring. Where else? That doesn't even exist. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Actually, the last thing I changed could be still wallet deposit addresses. But okay, again, if you guys can't follow, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help out here. Let's run these migration again, and then let's run the tests again, and we have a look. What's going to happen, man? Very exciting, guys. If you're interested in Ruby and Ruby on Rails or programming in general, don't forget, just follow me, man. I'm streaming every day, 8 o'clock Bangkok ICT time, so that's UTC 1 o'clock, so deep down in the night, wherever you are, USA, Europe, wherever. If you're in the USA, it's evening for you, so every day, same time, Monday to Friday, I'm streaming for 4 hours, but most likely, like today, I'm streaming for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. And then maybe in the evening I stream for another hour or two if my wife is going to fitness, so... Well, we fixed quite a few of tests. This is definitely less red. Well, where do we want to start? Oh, man. Oh, shit. But that's actually good. It's all assigned deposit address. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to... This is all vault. Wow. I mean, this is all vault stuff. So then, I mean, we have to do this. Shit. So spec, models, vault deposit spec. There we go. So we create 20 addresses. We have a vault with 2, 3. And what we are doing here is we say, let's see quick, a vault RB, assign. Okay, this might work in theory. Let's see actually this particular test here, number 12, why this is failing. And then we work our way up from there. So it's this one actually. Vault deposits new. Well, that can't really work. What is he saying here? Update nil class. Interesting. Assign deposit address. Interesting. Vault 57. Is this even before we do anything? That's before we do anything, right? Yeah, that's way before we do anything. So we are here actually. So there we go. Okay, cool. So if I call vault, this is... No, the vault gets created. Oh, interesting. So, and then if I confirm those all... Ah, I get it. Vault 57. Alright, we've been here. So then... I wonder... Ah, we get this. So we say up. Wait. Okay, so this is A. And we say A vault. Ah, okay. So we can say deposit address, and then we say belongs to vault, optional true. Now that's fixing it. Watch out, that's fixing it, guys. Almost. What's now? Method nil? It's the same? Well, interesting. Address update. I got this. I got this, buddy. Binding prior, what are you talking? So that's my address. Ah, address is nil. Alright, why is the address nil? That is very bad. What is a set? Okay, a set does exist. What is happening here? Happening is in the deposit spec, I have to run this. Create addresses 10. Right now, let's go. Do I have now deposit addresses unassigned? No, I don't. Okay, do I have any deposit addresses? What? But if I run create addresses 10, is he me creating addresses or not? Okay, I understand now. So we need a ticker first, obviously. So without a ticker, no deposit addresses. So we have to call here a set. Now, then we have those addresses. So if I say a set, and then I call the address generator, and then I ask for all of them, it should work. I'm getting mad now. Ah, Tim, what you doing here? So do I have... I don't have any deposit addresses. That's weird. I wonder. Assign deposit address. I mean, I'm in the vault now here. Alright, let's do this here from scratch. I'm getting mad. Alright, I do not have deposit addresses at all. What happens if I call my address generator? I get those. Oh, cool. Now, I say a set. Okay. And I say vault. Fine, I have my vault. Now I call all these. Okay, no problem. Well, that's a little bit weird, I guess. I don't want that. So that is not 12 anymore, that is 14. Now let's try this again. So I have nothing. I call my asset. Good. I call my address generator. Good. Do I have addresses? That's interesting. I do have addresses. Okay, thank you. I call my vault. Awesome. And now I want to call vault. Wait, vault asset is Bitcoin. Now I call for signing. Now self is my vault. And asset ticker is BTC. Okay. Deposit address. Ah, I see it. I see it. I see it, guys. We are more smart here. It's the where set is a set first. We can say find by. Alright, that's my address. Good. I like that. Now let's run this again. Alright, we are here. Same mistake? Really? How? I'm getting pissed. Alright, I have my asset. I run my addresses. No. I run my generator. I have my addresses. Okay. I call my vault. I wonder now if I call vault assign deposit address. Still not working. Okay, can I call vault deposit address? That's nil. Okay, if that is nil, then we say hey. And then it's vault asset. Alright, I have something. That's my ADDR. Huh. And if I call ADDR vault self. Ah. Now we get something else. So is ADDR updated? That's a good question. No, it's not. Vault ID nil. I mean, this I can't call actually. This doesn't make any sense that I can call deposits here. And yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I really struggle here. I really struggle here in this vault. Okay, failure. Try activate. That is try activate. Let's call vault try activate. Signers reload all confirmed. All right, we call activate. If I call activate, it's going from pending to active. Okay, that's it. Okay, after this I say assign deposit address. And then I end up here. What the heck? And then he say all the way, address is nil. He says it all the time. He says it all the time. So if I don't do this, watch out, watch out. Now I can run this. Okay. No problem. I go in 15. Alright, fine. So the second time here I can... Alright, so now I come my vault. My vault is active. I call vault assign deposit address and that is nil. How is this nil? Don't we have deposit? We have some. Oh, that is cool. Asset first is Bitcoin 372. So we have those all for this asset. All right. Unassigned. Okay, we have so many unassigned ones. How is this in heaven's earth nil? How? Alright, I have to go in here. This doesn't make any sense, guys. So I am going in. I hope you guys can follow. I really struggle. There's some mistake that I'm not seeing. So I'm calling a vault here. So my vault does exist. No, it does not anymore. Oh, I'm here already. Okay, no problem. Okay, my vault is here. Cool, I have deposit addresses, and now I call of my vault. Assign deposit address. Now all I want is oh wait. Has one deposit address. What we have to do here is, guys, we have to call this. You mother. Oh shit. Well, it's working all the time. I'm just calling it wrong. Oh, that is bad. It's that one. Oh. Oh, very, very bad, guys. Very, very bad. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Running. Shit. Okay, guys. I mean, this can happen. If you refactor, it can happen. That's why we have tests. That's okay. So when we assign this, we have to say type vault. See, all green. Shit. All right, fine. Okay, let's then run the other tests here together, and we get this. I want to. If I have them all green, then we can finish work for today. But they have to be all green, reasonable green, right? I mean, they can be all green if I just deactivate the test, but it has to be like reasonable green. Just a single one, that's cute. 2 ones. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's really nice. So what we can say is we go on the deposit. Wait, user deposit address back. Yeah. So if I call assign deposit address, I expect that this is then raising this. That's pretty neat. So what we can do is we can go into our deposit address and say here. And bring this back to life. Only 3 addresses per user. per asset. Alright. And we say if user and deposit address where Wait. No. We have to do this different now. It's not just user. Oh, actually. Okay, if user. If user, okay. So if user and deposit address where asset is self asset, where user ID, where asset is asset, where user ID is user ID, and where not address is self address, count equals 3. Maybe that's the key, guys. I mean, let's try this here. That could actually be it. Okay, cool. And then obviously, if we run this test here, okay, so yeah, man, I think we also refactored that one. That looks pretty good now. I mean, I was probably a little bit quiet, and you guys, if you try to follow this, you might not get all my thoughts here. It's very difficult to refactor something like this, and you know, it's not like I develop something new and say, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. I'm just thinking like thought process wise, like what's the best step and where could the error be and stuff like that. It's not easy for me to tell you guys what I'm just thinking right now. It's very difficult actually. So please accept my apology if that wasn't so entertaining. But I mean, this is pretty cool now. So yeah. That's pretty good. I guess we did it all. I mean, we literally changed the every file. Like, oh goodness. I don't want to see this. How is this? Backslash. So I would like to say I make an incoming deposit, create, and then the address is, in this case, the deposit address. The amount is 100. The TX ID is something like random shit. That's it, yeah? Oh, asset, very important. And the asset is Bitcoin. All right, so we can call that okay, so I call this step. Now I expect actually that if I call this to change and I say vault deposit by 1. All right. So this is creating a vault deposit, and actually I can then go vault deposits count by 1, and I can say it's a small v, and I can say vault expect vault deposits last to be pending. Okay, so this test makes a lot of sense. Let's try to run this. This is spec models, and then is it incoming deposit spec in line 35. That is okay, and the asset is actually Bitcoin. Always the same, guys, there's no problem. Don't understand that. I see it. Somehow I messed this up here. Alright. Good. No, I'm not Brazilian. Pouring hot tea on your face. I remember. You watched my channel last Friday, I guess. I remember your name. And I remember you asked me if I can speak Portuguese. Or was it last Saturday? You asked me if I can speak Portuguese. And no, I can't speak Portuguese. So the signer can't confirm. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting, huh? So what happens when we do this? This is somehow in signer 28 confirmed. So this is before everything is going straight. Signers we have to call unconfirmed. Only the unconfirmed signers. Hey, that's a green test. That's good. Whew. All right, now we can continue. We can say it will update the deposits confirmations correctly. And we can say deposit is that. And now we say vault deposit is deposit and then is associated model. Okay. And we call deposit update confirmations 1. And then we of course expect the vault deposit reload confirmations to equal 1. And then we do the same thing 3 times to I 1 up to 3 do E, and then we can say, hey, this equals E. Okay, that might work actually. 42. I wonder what makes you what makes you feel I'm Brazilian? What makes you thinking I could be Brazilian? Is it my accent? Is it the way I speak? Is it my pretty hair color? Is it my pretty smile? Is it my name? What is it? What makes you think I'm Brazilian? Let me know this. That's interesting. And yeah, that's pretty good now. 1 up to 3, so that is doing it correctly. And then I can say it will confirm the vault deposit. So the very first thing is we make sure that if we have this, the very first thing is we make sure is we expect vault balance to equal 0, right? And at the end we expect vault, actually reload, balance to equal 100. I hope you guys can all follow. If you have questions, all right? But we want that this will confirm the vault deposit. No, actually, sorry, wrong test. This is the next test. It will add the balance to the vault. That's actually, okay, this is what we do then. All right, this test at the end, we expect vault deposit reload to be confirmed. There we go, guys. Okay, so all we have to call now is deposit update confirmations 3. I guess that will be a green test, guys, because we have great code base, a great code base. Hey, that's cool. Well, then we can go straight to the other one, straight. So all I need to do here now is I say deposit update confirmations 3. Boom. Wrong test number at 60. Okay, let's get another green one here. So we go into green, into 60. Hey, that's also working. Okay, great. What else can we test for the vault deposit? Yeah, I mean, we can do something like the has the correct model after associate. Yeah. I want to do that, literally. So we say has the correct associated model after creation. So I say incoming. Okay, sub deposit is that, and I expect deposit deposit address to equal vault deposit address, right? That looks good. Let's run 35. Ah, beautiful. Let's run this whole test together. So, yeah. Guys, if you're just brand new watching, this is Ruby on Rails. I'm creating a Bitcoin exchange. Many people here are regular watchers. They know this already. Wait, what is this? What is this? And if you just want to learn programming or you don't understand something, man, just ask me. I'm happy to show you and explain you. Incoming deposit. Well, that is interesting. So now We have to say asset is Bitcoin, buddy. Now we good. So yeah, I'm streaming every Monday to Friday at the same time, 8 o'clock in the morning, Bangkok, Thailand. Now it's already 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm streaming because my wife is playing badminton, so I have some time at home. And yeah, if you enjoy the stream, feel free to follow me and you just get the notification whenever I go live. And also, please use the chat. Stay active, talk to each other, guys. It's fun. It's a great community here. All these programmers, all these people who are interested in programming. Please make yourself new friends. Introduce yourself to me. Ask me some questions, guys. And if not, please enjoy the music and enjoy my programming, right? Alright, so all tests passing now. That's pretty good. And yes, the next thing then obviously would be that we describe the payment information, but payment instruction. But this is the merchant system. I'm not going there now. We have other stuff to do for this refactoring. Let's run the whole aspect quickly all together, just to make sure it's all still good. So yeah, the next refactoring would actually be the deposit address, because I simply don't like that it belongs to a user, it belongs to a vault, and it belongs to a payment instruction. I think this doesn't make sense, guys, right? And if we call this optional true, I think at the end, because we want to have this like it can belong to 5-6 models, so we can say literally something like belongs to and then associated model, polymorphic true, optional true. Okay, so we can just simply stop this. Do we call user here? Yes. Oh shit. But here we can say we're associated model ID is then nil. Most, yeah. That's it. Where else we call user? Okay, so we say if associated model is a user, and then we say deposit address where associated model ID is then obviously the associated model ID. Well, that's a little bit, but make it more readable. All right, there we go. This is then obviously refactored. Now let's create deposit addresses, and this we can throw off, and all we say is then, I think we can in a migration call t references polymorphic. Yeah, you just say here polymorphic true. So we say associated model polymorphic true null true. Right, we can cancel that. And now this can be fun. So let's recreate the test database quick and see immediately where it's breaking. Oops, what is this? This is too long. Well, that's bad. Shit. Okay, I do this myself. T-string associated model type not true. And I make t-string integer associated model ID not true. No indexes yet. We do this all indexing and stuff will be all done later. Now this will fail. I don't like this arm. I have to buy a new arm, guys. And let's quickly run that command. Set the environment here. And we can reset this. Bang. Good. Now we run rspec models. Spec models. And I'm back in just a minute. See you in a minute, guys. Oh, holy crap! What is this? Really? I blow up my whole application? Oh man. Okay. Associated model meal? What is that? Oh man. Assign deposit address user 36. User be 363. Unassigned, where it's pretty much actually where a set is a set. And it's defined by, and unassigned is interesting. So if I go unassigned, where's my scope? There it is. Alrighty. Man, I messed that up. I'm crazy. Oh, now it's looking a little bit green, a little bit red. It's like a good color mix here, I guess. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Let's see where my Amazon order is. Because I ordered more gig. I ordered like 64 gigabyte of RAM. Let's see where it is, Amazon. Please send it out. Not yet shipped. Why you do this to me? Amazon, I hate you. They say they ship out next week. Ha! Alan Winner, you a winner. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the family. Guys, if you follow, don't forget, you watch me creating the future. And that makes you the witnesses of the future. So you time travelers. This is really bad. So user assigned deposit address. This is really, really bad. Alright, no problem. We have to... Alright, there's something... Okay, fine. Let's go. Withdraw spec, whatever. That's okay. Incoming deposit spec. Let's see. Deposit. That's not what I wanted. I wanted one of those. Where do we have these here? Okay, so let's take this one here. The transfer spec in 26. Alright, let's go. No, that's the wrong one. That's unfixed. Let's... No, actually, let's take it. Transfer spec 26. Alright, user wallet transfers new. Okay, I guess if I call this so vault, try activate, that's not working. Vault deposit address, okay, it's not cool. Vault RB. Has one, is that polymorphic? No, that is belongs to deposit address, and I guess this is then belongs to polymorphic. That makes more sense, I guess. Okay, I can now call RailsC vault first deposit address. Yeah, oh yeah, whatever. Is this to SQL? Shit. Okay, let's run the spec. No vaults here. Okay, no problem. Okay, a record. Deposit address must exist. Well, now it's getting interesting. So that's 26. Let's go back here. So we are here, binding pry. And I want this, and wait, 26, what is this now? 27, okay. I want my test on 27. I don't end up there, that's interesting. Let vault. Alright, we are here actually, let vault. This is failing already, that is interesting. Why? Deposit address must exist. Belongs to is optional, buddy. Optional, true, so. Alright, that's cool. It's Coders Live! What's up, buddy? You are witnessing the future right now here. Watching me doing the future. Welcome to the team. Yeah. So we are in here. It's still failing now. Vault. Unknown attribute vault for deposit address. That is interesting. It should not be. Belongs to deposit address. But... If I call vault, I say deposit address to SQL. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Shit. Hey, what's up? It's Coders Live. How you doing, man? I guess this is what we have to do. Has one. and we call it deposit address. Class name is obviously self, and foreign key is, in this case, associated model ID. Well, this might work. It's Codas Live. It sounds like you're a programmer. Nice to meet you. Nice to have you. Oh yeah, obviously. Class name is Vault then. Alright, cool. Vault. And now I can vault deposit address. Shit. Associated model ID is ID? No, I don't want that. Guys, I'm really struggling here. It's late. Maybe my brain is not doing good anymore. I'm not really sure. Now it seems to be. No, that's the inverse of myself. Vault deposit address to SQL. What is this? Vault deposit address. That's actually the issue here. Associated model self. That should work. Assign deposit address, and then all we have to do is, it's not class name vault, it's deposit address, dude. Has one deposit address, and then you can do something like has one through polymorphic. And what you can do is has one source type. That's what I was looking for, I guess. Wait, it has one agency client through user entity. No. Let's just quickly make it dirty. Def deposit address, and all we can do is deposit address where associated model type. Associated model is self. Well, that should find by. That should be good. No, let's run this. Let's run this, guys. Let's see. I have my vault. Find divide doesn't exist. It says. Okay. Okay, associated model type, self class, and associated model ID is self ID. That's looking better, I guess. The vault is doing exactly the same, right? Unassigned find by. Ah, it's the same probably for the user. It's the root namespace. Now let's quickly run those again. So yeah, I really don't know Coda's life. I really can't help with that question. I don't know. But you can figure it out and then tell me, please. Like, always, maybe Reddit. Maybe Reddit has security forum, so you can go there. Oh, what is this crap, guys? My wife came home. I can stop working. But I really want to finish this today. User ID. This is all nil. All right, we take one particular spec now. This one. We say our spec. This one. This is the one we're gonna fix for. And that is deposit. Wait, what? Deposit address spec. In line 9, let's see what's going there. It should belong to user. Well, there is no user anymore, right? Not map. What's up, man? How you doing? That's the deposit address. It doesn't belong to user anymore. It belongs to associated model. All right. So that's why this is all failing. So if we go here, it belongs to associated model, and now we call for user. We call for user address, user update, user. Ah, there is no user anymore. There is the associated model, and I probably can have this working now. Let's see. Let's have a look. And it's green. All right, that's a good idea. Now let's take the next test. Let's take the withdrawal spec. Withdrawal spec and 2 or 3. That doesn't even exist. Where is this withdrawal spec? Wallet withdrawal spec. And that goes into 2 or 3. Alright, it won't send confirmation. Alright, so where is the issue here? User. User assigned deposit address, obviously. So where's my user? This is the factory bot withdrawal. Alright. It's my user. Where is the user, guys? User, alright, user assigned deposit address. So this is clearly not working. Let's call this here. And then make a breakpoint in the user itself. Right here. And then we have to look what's going on here actually. Okay, so we end up in the user, and if I now call user assign, like let's see the user. So here's my user. Okay, there's a valid user, and let's call for user assign deposit address. I don't know why this should not work. And we have here self the user. And we have the user, and we call the deposit address. Unassigned find by asset. This is nil, is it? I can't believe that. Wait. Where? Select deposit addresses where active is true and associated model ID is nil. And asset ID is nil. What? Asset is empty. Okay. I get this now. This is broken. Elpsy, what's up, buddy? You follow me? That's good. It's good, because you see me creating the future. That means if you follow me, you are a future witness. That's a good thing. So this is actually the broken thing. That's why it's completely messed up. We give him the... Well, of course it's Elpsy. What else it is? So it's actually asset, find asset in case asset is a string. So that's the complete opposite way around. Now let's run this again. Failing, run this again. How you doing, Elpsy? Tell me about yourself. You are part of the family now. We have an asset, great. So then let's actually assign this. Okay. And we say now, what we give him here? We give him asset. Oh, that is a sim. All right, is a sim. Alright, unless asset is a asset. Now there we go. Alright, we can do this. So that's a set. Alright, now we have our asset and I can get my address. Ah, now it's doing good, guys. Alright, we come close, we come close. We come close, so my assigned deposit address seems to work now. Watch out, watch out. Ooh, user. Undefined method user. Where undefined method user? What? Deposit address. Deposit address user. That's not what we want. It is actually in deposit address. There is no in incoming deposit. There's no user. This is associated model. Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's good to hear, Elpsy. Are you a Ruby on Rails developer by yourself? Where is this coming from? Deposit 44, deposit address. Oh my goodness. Wallet deposit RB 44. Is then the actually as well associated model. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's passing. Oh, please put up. Please, please, please. I want to stop working now. Please. Oh shit, now I have to be pry before every test. That is fairly stupid what I did. I break this just a second. I don't want this. Alright, let's go back to the test here. This goes out, alright. Now let's run this, the whole thing. This could be good. This could be good, guys. Oh yeah, that looks green, man. That's looking really good, guys. That's looking really, really good. Alright, and let's run all. Let's go, let's have balls and run it for the models. There we go. I could have probably fixed it. You never know, but looking good so far, guys. Looking good, looking strong. Alright, 3 fails. 3 fails is okay so far. We are okay with that. It's okay. 4 fails. Why is here Brian? That is an wallet transfer spec. Transfer spec 27. There it is. That's going out. Okay, guys, it's like we almost fixed them all. Almost. And we almost fixed them all. Okay, so there's just one thing. There's two validations. All right, first is this test. User deposit address spec, probably. Deposit address spec in line 10. User can request a new address. Okay. User assigned deposit address to equal yeah, deposit addresses is a little bit tricky. User RB has many deposit addresses, and this is, oh my goodness, Rails has many polymorphic no. Is that what I want? It has many groups? I don't want that. It has many memberships. No. As imageable. That's interesting. So belongs to as associated as, wait, so has many and then as associated model, I guess. Right? Let's run this test. So user deposit spec 10. Yeah, that's the fix. Ah, okay. So that is the that's great. That's good to know. So then we can run this in 16 and that's most likely fixed as well. Beautiful. Great. And then I remember we did some nasty stuff, really nasty, in that is gone. I'm looking for what we just did. Belongs to. Ah, no, belongs to. Oh yeah, this deposit address is then the, okay, so we have the deposit address belongs to associated model. Well, we could call here actually like belongs to through. No, I think we keep it this way. If there's some, I mean, we're gonna make definitely, but code review, but all right, let's run those tests. So user spec 21, what's going on there? Haha, 8-inch cowboy. You just sleep for 10 hours. I'm still working, buddy. Actually, I had a small break of probably 4 hours and I'm almost streaming 3 hours again. Isn't that crazy? So that is today. 11 hours more. Yeah. So and then the vault spec. The vault spec probably also green. No, that's still okay. So vault spec. back in 11. It should have one deposit address. Well, that is not the case anymore. Ah, this is the one. So what we can say is belongs to deposit address, and then it's, we just learned it's as associated model. Aha. Okay. And then we run this test. Have one deposit. It should belong to a deposit address, I guess. Ah, shit. Should belongs to, wait, as. Where did we just do this? Okay, it has many deposits address as associated model. That doesn't exist for a single one. That's pretty... It's the only one. A slightly more advanced twist on associations is the polymorphic. It can belong to more than one another model on a single association. Yes, we understand this, Rails. This is not what we're looking for. Shit. I mean, if I call Vol has one, can I do that? Has one? Yeah, it should have. Wait. To have has one association called deposit address. Vault deposit address does not have an It's vault deposit address. This shit doesn't even exist anymore, guys. Let's delete that crap. Watch out. I have to do, I think. Wait, I do this. Git commit minus breaking things. Alright, and now I do Rails destroy model. Vault deposit address. Bang. Right? And now I run this test. Ha! How good is that? And I also want to delete the stupid wallet deposit address. Bang! See ya! Where? Factory, we don't need that factory as well. So that factory is going to trash. Wallet deposit address. See you, bye bye. What else do we have? Deposit address. Funding, well, that doesn't matter. Help us. Ah, that's cool. Alright, good. Now has one. Now let's run those tests again. Aspect models. Let's hope they're all green now. And if they are all green, guys, then my wife just came back from sports, so it's... Oh, shit. That's not so good. 8-inch cowboy, can you help me here? Can you help me here? It's probably just us. Oh, no, it's getting more and more. Didn't we have just like 4 failing tests here? Only 4. Right, they're all green, red, now different ones failing. Shit. Yeah, I think it's time to stop working, guys, and okay. withdraws. Okay, you know what? This is a quickie. This is all the same thing. Let incoming deposit. Has with this one to do. This is annoying. So which test is this? It's all the same, all the same. Okay, here incoming deposit spec 40. Okay, so we go incoming deposit spec in line 40. And that's it. What is deposit address? Vault deposit address. Interesting. And that doesn't exist yet. I wanna debug this. So we have the vault. And if I say deposit address is nil. Why though? It has one deposit address and then it's like as associated model. Let's see what happens here though. That's completely broken. Okay guys, I stop here for today. Thank you guys all for watching. I see you tomorrow. I see you today evening, wherever you are, guys. I mean, if you just woke up in the US or something, then I see you in the evening again. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching. You better follow me here. If you miss an episode, you can go on YouTube. Tim Van Monero, you find my channel there. You better subscribe on my YouTube channel, and then you don't miss anything. Thank you guys all for being part of this. You guys are all watching me how I create the future, so you guys are future witnesses. That means you guys are time travelers. Have a good one. Bye bye.